Hello YouTube, this is Gatos13 and today I'm going to show you how to make objects fly in animation. Now many of you couldn't help but notice that in my latest videos the way I made objects move in the air seemed a bit different, and indeed it was because I changed from going from regular masking to something called compositing in After Effects, and today I'm going to show you how that works. So I shot some footage that we can see here. Flipendo! Pretty cool, eh? So that's what we're going to be working on today. That's the effect we're going to try to achieve. I must warn you, we're not going to be creating the Flipendo spell today because that would be really time consuming. But we're going to do everything else. So what do we need here? First off, we shoot the footage like so. Quite straightforward. And then we animate in a separate video the object flying in the air, moving on the spot. Now since usually you only have one or two objects, it's pretty straightforward. Here I'm using quite a lot of them, so it takes a bit more time, but it's really straightforward. Once you've got all that done, we open up After Effects. Now, since I'm doing this tutorial, don't bother about my timeline, it's a bit messed up. You only need to worry about your footage, and you're going to import your first paper footage onto your video. Like so. So as I showed you before, basically it's just the object moving around on its own with some blue tack stuck to a brick. So what we're going to do here, we're going to zoom in, and we're going to create a mask. Now you want to create a mask that's as accurate as possible, because that's really going to sell the effect. You can even feather it up a bit if you need, if it isn't really well done, but it's not necessary. So once we've got that, you open up your mask, and you're going to select mask path, you're going to set a keyframe. Then we're going to go to the next frame, and what that does, basically animation is going forward, so we need to adjust our mask layer. So once we've done that, like so, we go to the next frame, and so forth, and so forth. So this is basically quite straightforward. I'm going to speeding up a bit. And once you've done that, this is basically what you end up with. Like so. Now since I've got many pieces of parchment, I need to do this for at least 7 of them. So that's what I have here. Now, we're going to get rid of all the others one, because we need to focus on one at a time. And we're going to make this move. So what we're going to do here, we're going to open up our layer, select transform, and set a position and a rotation keyframe. And we're going to go to a position keyframe. We're going to put that 1 or 2 frames before the actual layer starts. And what that does is it's initiating the movement before the actual layer pops up. And we're going to go to the last frame, like so, and we're going to put the object on the spot where it's supposed to end or land, and the actual animation is going to take over like that. Now we're going to go to the middle, and this is sort of it doesn't really have to be the middle, just we're going to create a sort of archway movement that's going to make it look like it's actually going up and going down. And then we're going to add the motion blur. By the way, be sure that that's checked on your composition as well. And this is what we have. Not too bad, not too good. Now we're going to use those rotation keyframe that we set, and we're going to basically every 5 or 10 frames make it move gently around a bit. And what that does, it gives the sort of swirly feel to it, the swirly feel that you have when paper moves around, like so. And it's as simple as that, guys. Now since I've got many objects, I'm going to do this 7 times, and this is what it's going to look like. Check this out. And there you have it. It's as simple as that. It's really straightforward, really simple. Now I do realize that it does look a lot less good without the Flipendo spell, but as I said, I can't do everything in one tutorial, so actually at the end of this video you can vote for what video, what tutorial you'd like to see first, and what's the most important to you, and you can vote for that, and so and that way I'll know what to do, if it's the Flipendo, or if it's perhaps color correction like here, or if it's something else, and you can vote for that. And if you've got any questions, leave a comment. I'll try to respond to all of them and explain as best as I can. If you like this, however, be sure to spread the word and share it around with your friends, leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to, and thank you very much for watching, guys.